Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ben Fiore, Commissioner of the Connecticut Football League. We thank you for taking the time out of your evening to join us for this special update announcement regarding the future of the Connecticut Football League Elite League. For those, just to get this started, for those who are unaware, just this past evening on Sunday, February 5th, the Connecticut Football League has closed its application process in its search for expansion prizes for our long-awaited Elite League, which is due to return this year in 2023. We closed that form last night, and after that was closed, I was able to spend some time talking with our Deputy Commissioner, Connor DaCosta, and him and I had a long conversation regarding how we wanted to organize the league this year and how we wanted to go about planning the competition with regards to our overall organization. So after those conversations have been had, we've come to a decision on how we are going to progress with the Elite League going into this year. And based on what we talked about last evening, we wanted to go ahead and give a full-on press announcement regarding what the future has for the league in 2023 and beyond. In front of me, I have a press announcement which is publicly available. I just want to go ahead and spend the time to share this with you, so all the information can be shared to the general public as the season is quickly approaching, as we soon to leave winter in the next month and hopefully onto the Wiffle season not too far away. So if I may, I'm going to go ahead and jump right on into this press release, which states as follows. To our players, clubs, volunteers, partners, and fans, a new year has arrived, and with it, a new opportunity. The hopes and dreams of Wifflers all over are slowly starting to come alive again, as the 2023 season is right around the corner for many of us so invested with this game. As the calendar turns to a new year, the Connecticut Football League has been very excited to continue our mission of growing the sport within our state. With such a plethora of enthusiasm and talent in leagues and organizations all over the state, we feel confident that the local connection to this game and sport has a place not just in the now, but in the long term as well. 2023 has all the markings to be another successful year for the game at all levels, though we have wondered just how exactly we're going to directly make an impact on this growth moving forward. If nothing else, our league's main goal going into this year was to return the action of where our involvement started in the very first place just some few years ago. Competitive, amateur, fast-pitch wiffle ball. Now under a new name for this year, the CTWL Elite League has been poised to make its return to the state's best prospective players and long-loved venues, picking up right where we left off all the way back in 2021. With a few clubs slated to return well before the return announcement in January, the prospects of this endeavor seemed brighter than ever before. That is how it looked on paper or on screens. What it has played to over the past several weeks, however, is, unfortunately, much the opposite. After consultation with several interested parties looking to join the Elite League, we have been unsuccessful in finding enough clubs to enter and fill all the necessary club positions. This, you may recall, is much of a position we found ourselves in just a year ago, when we were forced to cancel our 2022 season plans altogether for all the same reasons. Unfortunately, the same way as occurred then is the same way as occurring right now, albeit just several months sooner. Many of the parties who have declined participation then have declined again now, including some new faces, leaving our organization with too little support for the development of our amateur competitions like this one. We feel that we have made enough concessions to work with our prospective parties to make their first foray into competitive wiffle feasible, both in logistical and financial sense. But it simply has not been suitable enough for most of them. Without the support of these clubs, our organization's investments into the proud league we call home are simply futile. Left with no other viable or sustainable alternative, the Connecticut Football League Executive Board, in conjunction with myself, has made the unfortunate decision to cease operations of the Elite League effective immediately. We regret to share this announcement with everyone, especially to those players who are yearning to return to play this spring and summer. Many of the players planning to return have been with us since day one back in 2020, and we know this decision must not be an easy one for everyone to accept. When we were going into playing the return of the Elite League, the mission was to return this competition to play, whatever it took. But for everything we tried and attempted to generate interest of old and new prospects, there was nothing left for us to salvage. If our players are still yearning to play this year, we encourage you, all of you, to find other leagues and continue to play in whatever means you can. Your love for this game should not be confined behind our logo or brand. It is something that you all shall embrace and enjoy for as long as you yearn it, just as I have over these past couple of years. We also understand that there has been plenty of support from our fans, our partners, and other Wiffle leagues and organizations across the country and around the world. All of them wanted us to succeed from the get-go, and we thank them dearly for everything that they have provided to us over the past 3 years. Without their support and their encouragement, it would be safe to say that we would never have looked at returning the Elite League after last year's cancellation. We hope that there will be opportunities in the future where you'll be able to support us and our Wiffle endeavors sometime in the not-so-distant future. Without a confirmed competition under our branding for 2023, we are not yet decided on how to continue the Connecticut Wiffle Ball League as an organization. These are truly uncharted waters for us. We are unsure of how to continue our mission without a direct hand in the Wiffle scene in our state. I, for one, never expected the Elite League to be this short-lived. It seemed like the perfect connection between the backyard game many of us grew up on in our youth and the ever-growing presence and expansion of competitive professional wiffle ball seen in more recent years. Contrary to my desire and hopes for this league, fate, unfortunately, had a different idea. Not deterred by adverse conditions like the times we've been in many times before, the executive board and I are hard at work right now to determine the best new direction for our organization. When we're able to provide you all with an update, we will do our best to provide such an update as soon as we can. We are not sure when we will return to physical action, if we return at all. But whatever we decide, we can assure you it will be in the best interest of our state and of our sport. That, regardless of whatever the future holds, will always remain true to us. While we may not be playing this year, it does not mean you should be either. There are many great leagues and organizations out there to get involved in this great, awesome sport, and encourage all those passionate like us to explore these options and support them. Many organized leagues in this sport fall to a finite time span, so we hope you go out and support those leagues as great and as fun as ours, big or small, for fun or for glory, before they too are cast to history. We wish everyone well through the rest of this offseason, and we hope to be back on the field someday soon, whatever form that may be. And with that, that concludes the statement from the Office of the Commissioner being posted today. Just to recap, as of today, effective immediately, our plans for the Connecticut Wiffle Ball League Elite League are terminated, and we are ceasing operations immediately. As we say stated in the statement, we are currently working on ways to continue the organization and provide competitions throughout the state. We're not sure exactly what those are going to be in the short and long-term future, but we'd love to have the feedback of passionate players and teams out there who are looking to make this a reality and continue our drive through the seasons and years to come. If you'd like to share your support or to share your ideas and opinions, we'd love to hear them. We just posted the Google form across our social media pages, which you can go out online and fill out to provide your feedback. The link should be at the first link available on our Linktree, and that Linktree link is the link you can access on all of our social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, respectively. Again, that's going to do it for us this evening. If you would like to see a full written copy of this statement, that'll be available on our website at the CTWL.com. We also will have all updates on the league on there as well, in case you're not with social media. We'll be posting things everywhere as soon as we have an update. Again, as soon as we have it, we will go ahead and share it with everyone. So, again, thank you everyone for your attention this evening. Again, my name is Ben Fiore, Commissioner of the Connecticut Wiffle Ball League. We hope to be playing back on the field sometime very soon. I surely hope so. Take care and have a great rest of your evening.